It's only 11 something, but why does it feel like it's 2 something? We just vibing, we just cruising, baby.
What's up, YouTube? Oh, I literally just fell back. That was a situation. Anyway, if you're new to my channel, that was real, guys. Sometimes you fall, you plop down on the floor, and it's like, it is what it is. You just about to get me how you get me. That's how I feel. So basically, I'm just making this video. I am back with another video of Cralisa Victoria. If you guys are new to my channel, thanks for tuning in. Every time I sit on the floor, it's like, the angle is really like, it's crazy because I'm on the floor, but I'm trying to get my whole body in there so you guys can see, but not make it look awkward, I guess. I don't know, it is awkward. As much as I'm trying not to be awkward, it's like super awkward. It's because of how I'm sitting. It's like such a, I don't know if the camera, oh, it's so far away. I really don't know if the camera's like catching everything. It's not much to be caught, but I just try to make sure like my whole body is at least in the camera. Well, anyway, guys, what's up? I feel like I'm just gonna keep repositioning because I'm trying to be. Anyway, I wanted to make this video, one, because you guys know that I like to check in, basically, see what's up, just follow up and things like that. So basically, that's what I'm doing. I'm actually following up, saying what's up, seeing what was popping. You guys know I've been going through a lot. I haven't put my, personal everything out there, but I've just been going through a lot. I've been working on a lot of things. I've been stressed. I've been everything you can pretty much name. I've been experiencing like the works. So pretty much when I am stressed, a lot of times I will, I will begin to do other things to take my mind off the stress, which will not allow for me to rest, which will not allow for me to properly get the rest and the time that I need to be de-stressed. Therefore, it, contributes to a lot of other factors, lack of sleep, things like that. So basically today was a day that I was supposed to just be rested and things like that, but being that, there's a lot going on, you just naturally start doing things. So you don't just lay and think. So you don't just, just become a victim of your own idleness. You see what I'm saying? So I just, get busy. Don't let your mind or let your, thoughts be at a place that's going to keep you down. You have to get up and start doing things and, making things happen. That's just pretty much what you need to do. So that's pretty much what I've been doing. Working, doing things, getting things done, pretty much. But I wanted to make this video just to address a couple of topics that literally have been on my heart, been on my mind, and you guys are my channel, and you guys know that I come on here frequently to update you all on my life and things going on. So here's how I'm feeling. We are in the year of 2020. Yes, we are. Everyone has a 2020 New Year's resolution. Some people have more than others, and hey, that's perfectly fine. But here's what I'm going to say. If something in my life, whether it be an item or a person, no longer serves me, I am not going to sit here and feel like I need to explain why it no longer serves me, or I'm not going to force any interactions that are not meant to be. I'm not doing any of that. And hear me out. Life is short. Yes, it is. But you do not have to take or put up with crap in your short lifespan. A lot of times we stress ourselves out by trying to always be the glue to put things back together. But sometimes the things that we're trying to glue back together are broken for a reason and need to be, discarded. It's not always that thing of, oh, let me put it back together. How do I sew this back together so it can function the way it used to be? How do I glue this piece of my life back together so it can be the way that it needs to be? Some things don't need gluing. Some things don't need sewing. Some things are just literally meant to be discarded, which means put away, done with, over, let it go. I have been literally thinking about so much in my life as it pertains to my growth, as it pertains to the things that I'm working on, the things that I want to do, the woman that I'm becoming. And I'm realizing that there's so many different factors in my life that just need to be discarded. It's like a tree. When a tree, loses its leaves, that tree is not trying to go back and pick up those leaves that are lost. That tree still grows, flourishes, and looks gorgeous with new leaves without having to go scrape back up old leaves. My point is, basically, you do not need to go trying to scrape up anything, because beauty grows, and it grows with what it needs to grow. When you plant a seed, a beautiful flower will blossom, and that flower is going to bloom. It's going to blossom the way that it is meant to blossom. I can go pick up 1,000 different petals off of the ground and try to put them back on that one flower, and you know what, they're not going back on, because in order for that flower to bloom, to blossom into what it needs to be, it's going to have to shed some things. Some of those old flower petals are going to fall off, and it's still going to be beautiful. Some of them are going to hang on because they were meant to hang on. The ones that leave, they were never meant to be there in the first place, or they were only there so that the beauty of that flower could grow. So we have to understand, the phases in our life and the things in our life in which we are to, inhabit certain things. Some things we just don't need. Some things we want but we don't need. So in my life, I want to live a peaceful life that doesn't stress, that protects energy. I don't know how many days I have left on this earth. I don't know how many hours. None of us know our expiration date. But when it comes, I want to leave this world with my head lifted high, my energy protected. I literally want to leave it, giving it all I had, giving it all that it was meant to have. And in order to do that, you have to protect your energy and your peace. Stop holding on to things just because, it's been so long, or, it's... The moral of this video is to just tell you guys to live your life. Don't worry about what's not worried about you. It's okay to be in the season and be in the chapter and be in places in your life that requires you to grow. One thing I love to say when I talk to people and we just talk about life and business and things like that is everybody can't go. You're going to go on heights in your life, and everyone cannot go for various reasons. Some can't go because they're not going to really, they're going to subtract from you. They're not going to add to you. Some can't go because they're going to be toxic when they're going to be a pessimist when you're an optimist. Some can't go because they can't fathom what you're going through or what you're going to break through from. Some can't go because they were never meant to be in your space of life. You were just meant to brush and impact them, but they can't go, but you were meant to do something for them. Doesn't mean they're meant to do something for you. So there's different reasons as to why some things just don't work out in our lives, why the puzzles just don't fit. And if you were to take out 100 puzzle pieces and you got you got an extra puzzle piece from another puzzle and you tried to add it to that puzzle, it won't fit, because it was never meant to go to that puzzle in the beginning. So let's stop forcing puzzle pieces that don't belong to the puzzle. Let's be the best that we can be. Let's budget more. Let's set goals. Let's do all of the things that you want to do and be successful. Let's do those things. It doesn't take one day out of a new year or a new decade to change who you are. It just takes literally the change. Every time the first of the year comes, that doesn't mean that, the first of the year is here, I'm a new man. No, but you can adopt new ways, and you can do that any day out of the 365 days in a year. But a lot of times New Year's resolutions and all of that stuff begins. And my thing is, when the new year comes, I always feel, thankful to have made it into the new year. That's a new year to, with new promises, new goals, new everything. But I've never felt like the first of the year was going to change the way that I thought and the way that I just did things. I've always felt like The person I'm going to be, the person that I'm going to become is who I am every single day. It's what do you do every day? Do you put in the work to be successful? What do you do? I don't wait till the first of the year to get these New Year resolutions. I already have the goals during the year. It's just the first of the year is a nice marker to say, okay, let me get back on my, let me get back on my hustle. So I don't know who's hearing this. I couldn't figure it out why it's so weird. It's because I don't have my straw in my coffee. I normally drink my coffee with a straw. I do not like drinking coffee without a straw. But, whatever. It's like this. I didn't have any of my metal straws with me when I picked this up from Dunkin', so that's why I'm drinking it like this. But I will get one because I don't like to stain my teeth with coffee. But pretty much, yeah, you need to do what you need to do for you and stop worrying about everybody else. I'm not saying that you can't be a person who's a giver, a person who's concerned, but you have got to put yourself at the forefront, be more selfish. People are going to get mad. People are going to say, oh my goodness, why are you acting that way? But the truth of the matter is, you deserve it and you're allowed to act that way. No one ever said you cannot act that way because you can. So, in the end of the day, success all weighs in on who we are and what we're going to become based off of the efforts that we're going to make. No one's going to have your best interests better than you. So you might be in love with somebody, you might have friends, you might have whatever. In the end of the day, the person who will have the best interest in you is going to be you. So I encourage you guys to tighten up. Get your life, whatever you need to do, put it in chronological order if you need to. Put it in a notebook, like I keep notebooks and things like that. But I am going to be touching on topics and reasons why to do some things to get ahead and be more successful in life. It's not going to be in this video because it's too long. I'm probably going to make another video now after this one and just, explain to you some of the positive things you can do to be better. So I'm going to conclude this video right now. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, and then I'll go into some other healthy habits that I have to get ahead in 2020. So keep on watching. Thanks for watching.
It's only 11 something, but why does it feel like it's 2 something?